Hey guys, I want to show you something because this is very common with positive reinforcement training. So we've found something that is very challenging for Apollo. He's afraid to go down the stairs. He went up the stairs just fine, but he is nervous about going down the stairs. So I offered him a lure because he knows luring. So I'm going to show you what happens when I do that. Oh, he's like, Sarah, I don't know if I could face that fear. So you want to be very careful with using food in a situation where the dog feels insecure. Because if you push it with the food, you will create a thing called poisoning your positive. And what poisoning your positive means is if you try to lure them with the food or get them to take the food, and the fear is more, their fear is higher than their food desire, then the food will become an aversive. And that's called poisoning your positive, because now they're going to associate food with their fear. And then your food drive will be wrecked. So in a situation like this, I would have him do pressure and release rather than food. He knows pressure and release. He's showing oppositional reflex because he's saying it's too scary to do that. So the next thing is to help him down. But I would rather do pressure and release if I had to. Let's say I had to force him down these stairs. I got him up there. Now I got to get him down, right? So if I had to force, I would force with no food and use positive reinforcement because he's in a fear state of mind, and I wouldn't want to poison my positive. So I'm just going to keep asking him with the leash. I'm just barely putting tension on him. And I'm not forcing him here. This is where people go, oh, you can't force a dog. No, you're right. I shouldn't force him. But I'm going to keep on asking him to be brave. And that's what I use pressure and release for. It's kind of like a request to be brave. He's not going to be forced because he has a choice in the matter, because I'm not going to make it happen. He's going to make it happen. I'm just using pressure to make his decision of staying not so pleasant. And every time he comes forward in a brave manner, you can see the leash has slack. So he's actually being reinforced for being brave. And I'm just going to keep on nudging him. And if he wants to go backwards, I'll let him. I just won't let him give up. Like, I don't want him to stop trying. I'm going to try to work him through this so you guys can see how pressure and release works. So any inch forward, he gets a release. There's an inch forward, he gets a release. So the leash is soft right now. And then I give him a minute to see if he'll inch himself forward, because I really want him to do this on his own. I just have to convince him he doesn't want to stay in. That's where the pressure comes in. The pressure is telling him he wants to come out. The release of the pressure for coming forward tells him he wants to come out. My chickens are going to come help. He's going to go out for a chicken. You watch. So I have no pressure on him right now. I'm just kind of tacking him here. Nice. He's starting to get brave. He's like, let me just touch it. Let me just see what happens if I touch it. So now I have pressure on him because he's backed up a bit. I want him to keep working towards bravery. So he's fighting the pressure, so I'm just tacking him. telling him, no, going backwards is not going to feel comfortable. Only thing that feels comfortable is going forward. So he has a choice to sit there. He can lay down and he'll feel a release of pressure. This is his decision. And there's the release. It's my job to make sure he finds a release. That's my job. His job is to be brave and face his fears. And if he gets settled, I just put a little more pressure on him. Like, I don't want him in a settled state of thinking. I want him actively thinking about getting out. As long as he's actively thinking about coming out, I'm going to stay off of him a little bit. But he's gonna kind of shut down and say, no, it's too hard, Sarah. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's okay. So he's pulling on me. We're playing tug-of-war now. He's pulling on me, and I'm anchoring myself so that I don't move forward. Because if I move forward, he gets the release for going the opposite direction. So all I'm doing is I'm putting pressure on him until he puts his foot on the... I want him to go to the next step, which is put your foot on the step. That's not going to work for you. I am pulling him pretty hard because he's in a state of resistance. I'll give him a break there. I know. It's a hard one. There he goes. Now, if he wants to go back in, he can go back in. Good boy, you're being so brave. I know. I know. And I know what's going to happen because you got big old legs. You're going to fall down. So I'm going to help him at this point. I got him to the first step. And that's good enough for today. I'm going to put my camera in on him. I'm going to help him down. Only because if he... he went back up. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Now we gotta do it again. You knucklehead. We have to do it again. He says, okay, we can do it again. See, we can do it again, sir. I want to do it on my own. Are you going to do it on your own or you want me to get you down? So I'll do it on my own. There you go. So for everybody who has been told that if you force a dog or put pressure on a dog, that it will damage them forever and ruin them forever, this is proof that's not true. Do you want to do it again? Are you proud of yourself? You're mighty proud, huh? He says, look what I learned, guys. I learned this all by myself. You're a smart puppy. You're so smart. I was going to make a game out of it. Want to do it again? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. How cute. How cute is this dog? This dog is so cute. Okay, you can have a treat. You earned it. Yes, good job. You like to be smart. You're a smart boy. That is the best video ever. I never catch that stuff on video. Okay, there you go.